For many property and homeowners in Kitty Hawk, the first step in building a new home or renovating an existing one is to visit the town offices for permit information. The best plan for any homeowner or renter that's planning on doing any projects to their home, first thing you should do is just check with the town to see if there are permits that you might need for it. There are some instances that don't require building permits. Nearly everything you do on the exterior may need a zoning clearance, but if you make a call or stop in here, we can walk you through the process and tell you what permits you may or may not need and get you rolling. First, we look at what your proposal is, what you're wanting to do on your property. For the zoning clearance for residential use, the main things that the applicant will have to take into consideration is setbacks, lot coverage, building height. Land disturbance is something to be considered. So in addition to the zoning and building permits, different permits may be required depending on situations of the property. If you've got a waterfront property, you will likely need a CAMA permit. We have a local CAMA officer in the office here that you can speak to. If you have any wetlands on the property, you may need a Army Corps of Engineers permit. For septic tanks and drain field locations, you'll need a permit from the county health department.
It's important to get the proper permits because we're on the coast. We're in a 130 mile an hour wind zone where we are subject to hurricanes. Also the erosion rate for both the ocean and the sounds. We have to protect the wetlands. We have to protect the waterways. The permits are the best way that we can figure out of how to keep track of any construction, any development, so that everything complies with the flood regulations, the soil and erosion regulations, the building code regulations, CAMA regulations, and it's just a way to keep track of all of that to protect the area.
So building permits are required in many situations, projects on homes. There are several that a building permit would not be required. Fences under 6 feet in height would not need a building permit. Accessory buildings, sheds under 150 square feet also would not require a permit. Repairs and maintenance on things such as HVAC, that does not require a building permit. However, if you're installing a new one, that would require a building permit. If you have any questions or just want to make sure what does or doesn't need a permit, you can call the town office, stop in, or check the town website.